3. Woo! Yes, this is it, folks. I'm doing a critical run of Kingdom Hearts 2. Let's see. And of course,
I'm
joining.
gonna enjoy every second of it.
Hey, there might be death, but I'm still a pretty decent player.
Yeah, and to be fair, people, if he gets, here's the kicker, folks. If he manages to get through this, if he stays to his word and finishes this game on critical, then I have to do a level 1 critical run.
But I didn't promise how fast or efficient I was gonna be.
Yeah, but it will come. Don't worry about that.
Alright.
Hang on, let's inevitably check to make sure the audio's fine.
Yeah, it's your job, Cole.
Yeah, we're fine. We're good.
Did you put it in the chat like I asked you to?
We literally just started the stream, Joel. Give me a sec. I had to make sure the audio is good before we started inviting people in.
Hang on.
Hang on. I got it.
Look at
Alright. What's wrong?
I'm just checking to make sure everything's here. Sorry. If I'm now tired, it's because I am.
And if I sound like I'm tired, it's because I am.
Whoops.
So that means this is the. Hey, Master Riku's here. Yeah, he knows what's up.
Yep.
Alright, the link has been posted, Joel.
Alright. Oh, got 4 people already.
Oh yeah, I think with the thought of you doing a critical run, I would.
So we're gonna once again skip, by the way, the intro because I'm not risking.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the intro. I might, as a test, upload the intro just to see if it actually sticks. Vigor's here. What's up, man?
All right, good. Cole, you're in charge of comments as always. And now,
of course.
Begin.
Well, not always, because now I'm in the rider's seat. Joel's the one driving.
Right. Okay. So game mode critical vibrations on. Okay, let's begin.
Yeah, y'all see this, and now begins probably the mayhem that is going to be glorious.
Well, we have to still get through the boring tutorial, and like if you fail the tutorial, then sorry for skipping the.
Also, folks, bear in mind. Also, I should probably say this: Joel has actually seen me play through the entire game on critical already.
And I've seen a few other let's plays I've been watching too, so I've been studying.
Yeah, but he's seen me play through basically the entire main story on critical.
Right.
So he has seen someone take on critical mode before and has somewhat of an idea what he needs to do. Oh, and you're welcome, Vigor.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
For who?
For you. I thought it'd be...
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a lot worse. The worst part was trying to platinum it. That was a nightmare. I platinumed it, but it took a frickin' forever.
How do you platinum again?
You have to basically go through all the achievements, get all the trophies. That's how you get the platinum trophy.
Oh Lord, I'm not gonna try that. I don't have that kind of time.
No, believe me, Joel. The only reason I ever did it is because I had this summer. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna dedicate my time to do it just to say I've done it. So I did it.
My hands, why are they so big?
You know, compared to some of the other characters, Roxas has actually pretty average-sized hands.
That's just wrong.
I mean, I love Roxas, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying compared to certain Sora images, like if you look at the Dream Drop Distance Sora main box image, he has some freaking big-ass hands.
With those gloves.
I mean, it's true.
Master Ricky says, someone stole my
Hey, did you ever read... Oh, by the way, Cole, did you read the tagline for the video?
I have not had time yet. I want to look.
What really bugs me is he's going around telling everybody we're the thieves.
That's great.
The whole town and their mothers are treating us like the
Figure of hobo.
Have you ever been this
I love some of these lines. They're just so hilarious. Like treating us like the Klepto Club.
That's a reference that's not going to age well. It probably didn't even age well by the time it came out.
Kingdom Hearts, not the most PC game.
Ooh.
well. We could find the real thieves. That would set the record straight.
Also, still putting my money Roxas is the second playable character in 3.
First, we gotta clear
Yep,
our
I
names.
second that.
Once we find the real culprit, everyone will get off our backs.
I very much second that.
Oh no!
Vader's on that
They're
ship.
gone. Are gone.
Yes, he is, Master Riku. Yes,
Someone
he
must have-
is.
Someone must have read my tagline.
All are gone?
Abandoned.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, people, this shouldn't be too difficult until... When do you think this is really going to start getting difficult, Joel? Big
I thought-
Big knows what's up. Abandoned ship!
I saw a video that had the Axel boss battle not take that wasn't that bad. So they did lose the
No.
so they did lose the fight against Censor. So
Cypher could never
Setzer.
have pulled that.
yeah,
Even on Critical, I never found
Alright,
Setzer to be that
time for some
difficult.
recon.
Master Riku with the Star Wars comments, I'm loving it.
let's see. My guess is Axel could be troublesome depending on how much I level up this video. I'm gonna level up when we get to the part where we can't level up. We're gonna
Yeah, believe me, when the next time we come, Joel's gonna have to level up. And when I do my level 1 run, I can't level up, so basically I have to rely on tactics.
How do you not level up on level 1 run?
So here's the thing, the critical mode has a nifty little ability that if you turn it on, you gain no experience.
Okay.
So basically, as soon as you enter the dive to the heart, you can equip that and you will gain no experience throughout the game.
Well, I ain't doing that.
Forcing you to stay at level 1.
By the way, we will show the cutscenes, but I'm not gonna be like.
We're not going to commentate over them. If you really want to see us commentate over some of these, you can go back to the older stream to watch Joel and I comment over this.
Particularly, we want to get through this stuff because, like, there's no challenge to critical run here. At least I hope not.
No. No. That's no moon at the space station.
Regriff's asking a question.
VGriff, wasn't there an EXP? Well, how? Okay, that's right. Anyway, wasn't there an EXP Zero Ring, or am I thinking of a different cage? I'm pretty sure that's Kingdom Hearts 1. I think.
I'm actually
Wasn't
glad.
that Kingdom Hearts 1?
I'm actually glad I'm
What?
playing the. I'm actually glad we're. So sorry, Cole. I'll let you think.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm glad we're playing another one of the regular platform games again.
Yeah.
These are the ones where that you can tell had a lot more elbow grease put into them.
Master Riga says, can't you skip cutscene on a lot of these? Yeah, you could. We're not, because it gives us time to chat with the audience.
I like the
If we feel
cutscenes.
like, yeah, and if it starts dragging at points, we'll skip just to get to the good stuff. Don't worry about that. We'll pace it relative.
Yeah, maybe see, like right here, I'm just gonna like give you like a few seconds to read. I'm gonna go.
Master Riga, copy that. By the way, people, if I don't immediately see your comments on the YouTube chat, that's because it shows up on the PS4 chat first for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's always weird when it does that.
Or sometimes it shows up, and sometimes on YouTube and then on PS4. It's really strange. Bigger, Roger.
Thieves.
That was low, you know?
I love that she just says
think-
thieves.
Yeah? Nice.
Oh yeah, that's that's Fusion's thing. He just says one word statements.
You can
I keep
give us
forgetting
back
Vivi is
the-
even in this game.
Yeah, you're the only ones who would take it, you know?
That was undeniable
Yeah.
proof that we totally owned you.
I still don't
Lance.
get how you can steal
So
a
what did you
word,
do?
how that ever makes sense. I guess you steal the knowledge of the
Not that we need
phonons that
some
make it
To
work.
prove that you're losers.
Replay.
I
Replay.
guess.
Now you're talking.
What's our vector? Vector? What's our
I
vector?
guess if
Vector?
you
Damn
get
it!
on your knees and beg,
Mr. Rika's tripping me up.
maybe I'll let it
Rah,
slide.
you're an idiot. Yes, Vigriff, he is. He's not much better in 8, unfortunately.
Ooh, I always forget which one do I want. Cole, do you think when it comes to critical run, I should?
Defense. Go for the middle.
All right, so I should work on building a strong defense and not a stronger offense.
You want defense because believe me, when the other enemies start hitting you, they're gonna hit like a train.
This is defense.
Yeah, go for the middle one.
All right.
I would do not prioritize strength right now. Now, what we are going to have to do, unfortunately, is when you get to the Depth of the Heart, we're going to have to check to see when you get second chance in once more, because that's going to guarantee which of those three you're going to want to choose, and that's majorly important on critical. For those, quick explanation for those who don't know, second chance in once more allows you to survive a combo even if it takes all your health all the way down, and second chance keeps you from getting one-shotted by an enemy. Master Kid, the weapon is a part of you. You fall, you die. I'm actually gonna go ahead and look up what weapon you get once more with and second chance. Well, earlier, but you know what I mean.
Only got hit once.
Please don't die. Huh?
Only got hit once.
Cypher's
Good.
not feeling so hot, you know?
Tournament decides.
Alright. Hang on. Alright, let's see.
What was that?
The thief?
Okay, so Joel, when you go to the Depth of the Heart, do not pick the Dream Sword. Whatever you do, do not pick the Dream Sword.
Alright, I normally pick the Dream Sword, but okay.
Yeah, do not pick that.
Alright.
You're gonna pick the Dream Shield. That's what you're gonna want.
Alright, picking the Dream Shield.
Because that will give you, you'll get it, you'll have both of them by level 49.
Good.
And now he tastes the nobody.
What's some other good advice for doing critical?
I'll probably have to, the issue with critical is that a lot of it comes down to just how you play and also how you are able to survive. Glass Cannon is a poor choice for this type of run, from what I understand. What the hell is Glass Cannon? Hang on.
I've heard there's no shame in cowardice when it comes to critical run. So retreating is... So retreating does not... can be an option.
Hang on.
What is this thing?
You hit hard, but you don't dish it out. That's what Vigor said, at least.
Oh! Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you, Vigriff. I understand what you mean. I'm sure you have a lot of ether, high potions on hand. Yes. You hit hard, but you can't dish it out. Yes.
Or take
the
it.
issue is, yeah, the problem is as soon you can start damage. For anyone who's thinking about doing critical on Kingdom Hearts 2, do not, and I repeat, do not try to be a straight up heavy hitter. That is a good way to get to die multiple times.
Oh, that's
you
my
need to be able
tactic.
to
You know me, I love just being
able
straight.
to take damage and not get immediately taken out. Because the problem is, even though you can deal damage, the enemies can deal twice as much damage as you can, and they can basically one-hit kill you in some cases.
Well, you know me, Cole, I love being a straight up heavy hitter. I go for the throat.
Yeah. Yep, but so right now, this is going to be a test to see just how far you can either adapt,
What's this?
or just how far you can think on quick you can think on your feet.
I'm terrible at both things.
It's a really nice photo. Oh,
I am a stubborn ox who does not change,
Tell us about
and I'm not very quick on my feet because I don't have feet to get quick on.
Say, pictures are just lying there. Then how do we prove we weren't the ones who took them? It's a girl.
Vigriff, Anti-Form is even more of a liability from what I understand. Yes, it is.
All the stolen pictures are of Roxas?
I can definitely confirm that.
so that's why everyone thought it was us.
Anti-Form is the devil of Critical Run.
Are they really all of me? Yep.
See?
Look,
Right? Every single one. Wouldn't it be weird if the thief wanted to steal the real Roxas or something?
Come on, get serious.
I imagine the only time things are really going to start picking up in any way
Oh, thanks.
is probably once how the Depth of the Heart starts.
I've heard the boss there is pretty good.
No, the boss there isn't hard, especially if you level up, you should be fine. No, you should be fine. Alright. So far, and yes, I will be doing death counts, people.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty. Like I watched one guy do a live stream. I'm watching this one guy. Apparently, like there were 20 death counts for one live stream.
Am I?
Yeah.
Granted, he was
So
going for
Twilight
5
Thorn
hours,
is
so.
Who are you?
Twilight Thorn is a badass for first boss. In terms of how you fight against him, yeah, he's a
And we
lot of fun to
never
fight
see
against.
him again.
Yeah, and that sucks more because I like the design.
He's the dark side nobody, yet we see dark side like every other episode.
Yeah, and it sucks. I'm like, why can't we bring Twilight Thorn back? He's such a cool looking boss.
Nobody steal
You
photographs.
know what sucks too, Joel? And you know what I think this game could have used more of?
What?
Fools could
Just
never
straight up
tell the
nobody
difference.
bosses other than just the organization.
They are running out of
Yeah.
I might have felt a bit more of their presence that way.
I mean, maybe the idea is we're supposed to feel the presence through the organization, but yeah.
Yeah, but then again, they don't appear enough for that to really be viable.
Yeah. Also, thank you, V-Griff. I know I got
find
your
it
message, by the
interesting
way.
that
I
this-
know I misspelled Kyrie's name. I keep spelling Kyrie's
By the
name
way-
wrong.
I find it interesting that Diz says about the nobodies, both are nothing but data to them. The fools could never tell the difference. I find that a really weird line that is never brought up again.
As long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
Yeah.
Especially, mind you, when Ansem later on is going to talk about how he's going to try to encode Kingdom Hearts' data. It's just such a strange line.
Sora, go with them.
TT is an inner nobody.
Friends.
Is the inner
Twilight Thorn
nobody.
is the inner nobody of the organization members, what I understand.
I'll go with you guys.
That would be interesting.
The heartless
You know what's
Yeah,
weird,
that
Cole?
actually makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
It's how all this game introduces data and stuff, and now they're just really running with it.
The key.
Yeah, now they're just taking it and running with it.
And you know what I love though about it?
What?
The fact that Maleficent's like the most important villain of that side story.
Yeah.
You got this mystical sorceress of wizardry and witchcraft.
Especially when the nobodies are said to be more for data, but Maleficent's the one for it.
And she's her whole plan involves computers. Like, it's funny and I love it. I love it.
And it's also weird that she eventually gets trapped in a datascape, or at least a version of her.
Well, isn't it now retconned that the Maleficent we see in Cage 2 is from the future, from the past?
No, there is no. I don't know if anyone knows, Joel.
That's what I got the impression is that.
I'm not even sure. I don't even know if Nomura knows.
Well, that's what the impression now that I have is that this Maleficent is one that traveled in time.
Maybe, but even then, there are things that don't line up with that. Especially the way she responds to Sora and Minnie when she comes back. Something about that doesn't make a lot of sense. The way she responds.
I hope so.
Vigor says, "I doubt that." I'm in the same camp, Vigor. I don't know how that whole time travel thing works, and we just got finished with Dream Drop Distance, where we really never understood how that works.
But Maleficent did travel in time. She's now a time traveler.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I realize she traveled in time. We just don't know which Maleficent did.
Well, isn't it the one who got stabbed by Riku? So at least we know Kingdom Hearts 1 happened.
No. Well, here's the problem with that, Joel. The other problem that Union Cross convolutes even more is that if a version of has had their heart separated from their body at least once, any version of you can travel through time.
All go to the beach. Why do you go to the beach? Because
So the one we see may not be the one from 2. It may not. I don't know, and I struggle to comprehend it every time I think about it, because the rules that are set up are just so loose, but loose in a way where I'm like, no, you can't be loose with this. I need to understand what the hell is even going on to get to make heads or tails.
Well, we know Riku stabbed Maleficent,
Yeah.
and that allowed her heart to be... Yeah, Riku really unlocked her heart. And that allowed...
her. But remember, she then died because of it. I imagine the Keyblade released her heart, so then, yeah. And if that isn't what allowed her to travel through time, then I have no idea what the hell allowed her to travel through time. But that's the only thing that makes any sense.
Well, considering they brought that up in the actual thing, you know... That's what I think
Yeah.
is implied.
I would imagine, yeah.
And I've shown you the analysis breakdown video of it, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here's where Joel's gotta get a job. Bigger, if it definitely is, yeah. It's, especially since, Dream Drop Distance makes it tries to make a point that a certain version of you has to have their heart separated, but then Union Cross is like, no, it can be any version.
I thought with
And I thought to myself, well, damn, all someone has to do to travel through time is just separate their heart from their body, then they can travel where the hell they want.
Just 2 days to go. You and I have to make the finals.
At least I think that's how it
Who
works.
wins, 4 of us split the prize.
Okay, you're on. You two are gonna.
Who knows, but I'm curious to see what Maleficent does in 3.
It's a promise.
Yeah. My only fear is that they may set her up to be the big bad in 4.
That's a bad thing, though.
No, though I would like her to have a presence in 3.
I just want her to be important again. And the fact they're making her important is at least making me happy.
What if they get to the end and like, oh yeah, what if she's not even in the game that much? You're like, oh yeah, she's gonna be the big thing in 4. What would you feel about that?
I mean, on the one hand, it's a little worrying for 4, because now it means, are you just rebooting? Like, we gotta do what we did in the first game, make Maleficent the big
Yeah,
bad
because the
again.
problem is if you make Maleficent the big bad for 4, what can you really do with her? Try to bring back the Jafar and them back, I guess, or try to reset
That sounds like a
time,
ship.
maybe?
Oh, Lord, what if that happens? This time gets reset, but yet
Oh God, no.
they reboot the universe.
God, no. Vigriff, not really, but I think we should move on from the Heartless Saga. Yeah, I agree, Vigriff, I agree.
I think Heartless should be at least a staple of the series,
Well, yeah,
but
Heartless should at least still be a staple, yeah. But
definitely
I would like
move
to
on from the
into-
Xehanort saga.
Yeah, I would definitely like to move on from that centric stuff, because the Heartless are kind of a integral part to the universe. You can't really get rid of them.
I will say, though, that if you do get away from the Xehanort saga, you do have a chance to open up for more straightforward storytelling.
Yeah. At least give Nomura a chance just to be more straightforward for a change.
Yeah.
Vigor says, you know what I mean. Yeah, we get what you mean, Vigor. Don't worry, we got you.
Although I would like to see, like, new enemies, as long as they're designed nicely.
Yeah. Also, I don't want them to be reset the. I don't even want to try boggling my mind around that, because that also probably means that we may have a younger Sora again. And I really don't want that. Joel, let me put it this way. I love young Sora. I'm sick of him at this point.
Well, you gotta sell to the kiddies.
Yeah, but then those kiddies eventually grow up.
Then you sell to a new generation of kiddies.
Remember, they tried going that route with Dream Drop Distance, and it really didn't work.
That is true.
So, I love young Sora, but they need to keep moving forward at this point. We have been scattered around for so long at this point, we need to just have something straightforward again. A breath of fresh air.
I'm curious how much rebooting of the universe will actually happen in 3.
I doubt we'll get it. I don't even know. There will come a time where Sora has outworn his welcome. Yeah. I don't look forward to that day, but knowing Nomura,
Woohoo!
and there is going to come a day where Osmond's just too old to play the part.
That too. Which is actually not bad.
So eventually, either we're going to have to replace Sora, or we're going to have to recast him.
I wouldn't mind some next generation stuff.
I wouldn't either. But for whatever reason, Nomura is really dead set on Sora being the main protagonist. He is dead set on this. I don't know why that is. I love Sora, and I love the stories we've gotten with him. But he seems to think Sora has more stuff coming after him post 3 and 4, whenever that happens.
Unless we're doing like an Avengers thing with 3 and 4, and Sora's Captain America.
I guess. But then again, this isn't really a passing of the torch kind of story.
Captain America's not patching any torches.
Well, at least not yet, unless he gets killed off, and then it's Falcon and Bucky fighting over him.
I forget.
I think 500. Griff, you worry that he will be the Ray of Kingdom Hearts? No. In fact, for me, that
Well, I love
wouldn't
Ray,
be
so
that wouldn't be a problem
good
for
thing.
me. My issue is them really trying to make that he will get to a point where he's literally just there for nostalgia purposes instead of really growing as a character. And I'm worried he'll become so stagnant that he'll just kind of fade, and the franchise along with it.
Hey, if Ash from Pokemon can keep going for all these years, still 10, still haven't won any leagues.
That's Ricky. With anything with more money to work with, I think that they might go to the route where you create your own character. I would love that, honestly.
Do I have enough money now?
How much do you have?
600.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Master Riku Joel. I'd like to just get a character creation system.
Yeah, but then you can't do, well, I guess you could do voice acting
No,
if
you could do voice actors. You'd have to work around it, but you could do it.
I mean, I guess the old Knights of the Jedi Outcast 2 did that, so.
Yeah, and Old Republic,
No,
Jedi
Old Republic
Academy.
didn't do that. They didn't
Yeah.
they didn't have voices though for the main character.
I'm not talking Knights of Old Republic. I'm talking the MMO, the Old Republic, Joel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work, everyone.
That's very good. They did it with Union Cross, so I can see the next big platform game to go that route. That might be a way to innovate the franchise too,
Let's get tickets.
to really bring in a larger crowd. Because once you put 3 as the staple to kind of get people's palate wet for Kingdom Hearts again, that
Plus you could do co-op missions. I would love co-op missions.
4 students. Roxas, the money. Wait. No. Huh?
Hang on, folks. Hang on. Oh, no, I'm not using share play. I don't think I am. Oop. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry. Let's try that again. Sorry, folks. Hang on. These... Technical issues part of the game. I knew I should. Hang on. Stupid thing. Sorry, folks. There. Waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. There we go.
Sorry about that, folks.
Where are you going?
Remember when I fell?
Joel, you hear me?
I had the money
Yep.
before that. I
All
bet
right.
that guy
Sorry about
took
that, folks. We're back. We're back.
Guy? He couldn't have gotten too far.
Sorry, I'm not sure if that was my internet. That was Joel's.
Probably yours, because I'm doing fine.
There
Which
was
is
no
weird
guy.
on my end. Hang on, I'm gonna make sure nothing's.
There
Let
wasn't.
me do that real quick. Hey, I'm switching my to a different internet. Hang on. There we go.
wasn't anyone there?
Which is weird because I'm not downloading anything. I don't know what that's about. Hold on a minute, people. I will be back to answer questions. You remember back in the Geevolution days, dude, where there were all the people who had really funny names?
It's
Nah, yeah, I mean, probably. Yeah.
Sorry.
Like I remember one of them being called Diggle's Dumb Helmet. Like that made me laugh. The Kingdom Come.
Strange.
What do you think what do you think of horror games? And what is your favorite? I don't
I
like
can tell
horror
you right now
games.
that Joel has never played a horror game. I could have told you that right up the front. Joel does not like being scared. That just isn't his forte. For me, I have not played a lot of what you would quote-unquote call a horror game. The closest thing I could probably say to being a horror game that I'd like is Half-Life 2. But if I had to pick a straight-up horror game, I'd say the Slender Man games. I really love those.
We can always buy some
That and Silent Hill, yeah. And Dead Space.
One has to wonder what Ansem puts in that sea salt ice cream.
objects from that
I have to
town
wonder
must
that myself as well.
the real world. You can delete that.
As the key bearer, you must already know. One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
So I'll pose the question to the audience. What is y'all's favorite horror game, if you've played any?
I do hereby dub thee
Let me ask y'all this. Do we have any Half-Life fans in the stream?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes.
And yet Master Riku brings up a good point, Joel.
What?
He says, and yet he does meddle.
Yeah. Or what?
Vigriff. The closest that comes to me is the Haunted Mansion game in Luigi's Mansion. I hear you, man. Master Riku says nope.
We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
I like watching horror Let's Plays more than I enjoy playing them.
I am Mushu.
I enjoy watching people just get the shit scared out of them and screaming. It's great.
What are you doing here?
I love how this is the only summon we see in this section.
I still can't believe it.
Vigriff makes a good point. Without his meddling, the world would have been screwed.
I wonder if she'll believe me.
Yeah. See, I kind of just play. I play in my story that just sort of Triton being a paranoid, crazy person.
Yeah, because as it is, that's kind. I feel like that works better than just there being a thing that was kind of wanted to be set up, but it never really does.
No, I do
This is
think there
probably
should be certain laws and having all that.
Yeah. I do love that. By the way, I do love that Cloud, where Sora says to Cloud, "I'm searching too," and Cloud says, "For your light, don't lose sight of it." I really like that. That's probably my favorite Cloud line in this game, in these games actually.
Riku, Kyrie.
Vigriff, I have seen Let's Plays of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Nice. Master Riku, I've played the game Thief, however, I can't say it's a horror game exactly, but it does give me a couple jump scares. I don't know, I mean, Silent Hill, I like the Silent Hill 2, that's a good game. The Resident Evil games are great. I have a respect for them. I've never played them, but I respect the hell out of them.
Who are you?
Up here comes the dive to the heart.
Oh,
Remember, Joel, Dream Shield.
right. You wake up and there's a girl standing right next to you by your bed. That's not creepy.
Yeah, let's discuss the evolution of that.
She
Yeah,
wasn't
and she's
in
in
the bed.
a very revealing white outfit. Yeah, let's really discuss the evolution of that. I half expected Nominate to look over at him and says, "Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you." That's a police reference for anyone who listens to them. That's Riku.
I, Cole,
Didn't
have
that
to use
game
the restroom,
series-
so I'm gonna be right back.
Alright. Master Riku, didn't that game series have a movie series made like Resident Evil? Silent Hill? Yes, they had there was apparently a really, really awful live action film years ago that apparently was just not really good. Vigriff, shame I never played a Silent Hill game, mainly because when the first came out I was still a kid. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Vigriff. True, fun fact, Vigriff, thank you. I didn't really start playing video games. Here's a little fun trivia about me. I never really played video games until the Game Boy came out, and that was even just in passing. I didn't really start getting heavily into video games until the PS2. My father bought me a PS2 for whatever reason, and I started playing the Jimmy Neutron games. I got the SpongeBob games, and I don't even know if I've told the story about how I got Kingdom Hearts. And basically the story of that goes is I was at a family member's house. Someone got me 3 games. I remember 2 of them. I don't remember the third one. One of them was Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers, and one of them was Kingdom Hearts. Now, I played Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers first, and boy, that would spark a love later. But anyway, Kingdom Hearts 2, the first Kingdom Hearts game stayed on my shelf for a good 6 or 7 months. I did not touch it. It stayed there. And I remember distinctly as a kid, one night I was really bored, I had nothing to do, so I looked at the game, I saw, there's some Disney characters in it, I'm in that mood. So I picked it up. And this is before I was big into anime, mind you. And I put it in, and I started up Kingdom Hearts 1, and well, the rest is history. And I've been with the series ever since Kingdom Hearts 1. Master Riku, I've never really played video games till I hit my 13th year. I hear you, Master Riku. Vigor, my first game was Pokemon Red. What system was that on, Vigor? Master Riku, my first game was Super Mario 64. Ooh, that's a pretty good one to start with, Master Riku. That's a pretty great game to start with. Nice.
My first. Are you talking about first games?
Yeah.
Mine was probably one of the Crash Bandicoots.
Yeah. Vigor says Game Boy. Nice.
I had a Game Boy back in the day. Train Station, right?
That was actually my first game thing ever. That just a solo game thing. Mr. Riku, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Here comes the Now we get to see Joel. Okay, remember Joel. Dream Shield. Dream Shield.
Dream Shield. Hey Cole, since we're here, let's talk about a certain video you saw a few days ago about this tutorial.
I wanted to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
Me?
So from any of you who have watched Joel's channel, Mr. says Wild Trippy, Joel, if any of you have seen Joel's channel and been with him long enough, you will know that we have talked about this game quite a bit. We have done a lot of stuff with this game. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. And
ooh, it's Spyro, nice.
Vigor says my first PlayStation was first Bandicoot, and it was Spyro Dragon. Nice, but Joel and I initially, I had a little bit of an odd experience where I was a little put off by the game after a number of years. Hey, Connor's here.
Hi, Connor.
But initially the tutorial was a bit iffy for us. Joel and I did not shy away from the fact that we were a little put off by it. We were bored. But then a video came out, a bit of an analysis that basically states...
we played it again. We first played it.
That was the first time, Joel. That was the first time.
Yeah, but I didn't watch this video until after I started warming up to things.
Why? No. I'm giving preamble.
Okay.
So we were initially a bit very bored with the tutorial, and it didn't sit well with us. Though. Then we did the stream, and our thoughts again changed, and we found ourselves kind of liking it again. And then we saw a video that basically said the first hours of Kingdom Hearts 2 were perfect.
I don't know.
And basically what it reminded me why I loved this game so much to begin with. Because it wasn't the fact that the anime stuff or all that. I realized that's not why I loved this game to begin with. It was the whole building to seeing Sora return, to seeing the character I had basically spent so much time with, getting to see him come back and having another adventure. It was building up to that anticipation, to this game getting the sequel it needed, and I had wanted for so long. And on top of that, we get a character who basically it does not work in his favor for the character to come back, but he does it anyway because he realizes it isn't his choice, as screwed up as it is. He is a part of that main character that he has to return to. He is the place he has to return to. And as tragic as it is, you end up really feeling for Roxas, but at the same time buying him as a character. And it made me remember why I loved and had such a good experience with this game. Dream Shield, Joel, Dream Shield, Dream Shield.
The shield, that's right, the shield,
So what you been up to, Connor?
to the shield, the shield, the shield. This one right here,
Yeah,
right?
the shield. Go over the shield, go over the shield.
Taking the shield. Working. That stinks.
Connor says, working. Yep, that stinks. But you know, people, we gotta eat, you know, girl. People gotta eat. People gotta...
So what does the stream shield give me?
It's gonna give you once more and second chance much earlier.
Alright. Alright, so let's
Remember
try.
how I said... Huh?
So this is the part where I'm gonna be grinding. So we're gonna try and get to level 5, maybe
Yeah,
6.
you want to be at least...
And an awesome Star-Lord costume for Halloween, and had a blast at a costume party. Oh, that sounds awesome. And Cole had to... Hang on, folks. Cole had a little oopsie. Oh. Apparently I'm part of this party for some reason. Hang on, folks. We gotta get Cole back in. Hey, Cole. Oh. Okay, good. And this game is still going.
Yeah, every time that happens, I freak out. I'm like, oh shit, no, don't do this, don't do this.
No, I don't know if it's my problem.
I think it might be your problem, Joel, because other people are buffering as well.
Oh.
You might want to check to see if something's downloading on your end, Joel.
Alright, let me check my notifications. Nope. Nothing's downloading. All my internets are completely good. My computer. What?
Your voice, yeah, it's probably your internet. I don't know why the hell that would be.
Let me check on something. I'll be right back.
Okay. By the way, Connor, that sounds like an awesome Star-Lord costume. Oh, you went to a costume party. Go in a suit with a monocle and an eye patch. Please don't tell me he's gonna try to reset his internet. Don't tell me he's gonna reset his internet. Can y'all hear me, by the way? Can anyone
back.
in the chat hear me?
I'm back.
We find anything out? Can you
No.
hear me, Cole Warner?
Oh.
What?
Hang on. It's thinking. My internet's thinking. Can you still hear me, Cole?
I can hear you, yeah. Yeah, it is definitely your end, Joel.
Well, the bad news is I can't do anything.
Oh no, Joel, you know what the problem might be?
What?
Hang on a minute. Did you install the update for this game?
They didn't say there need to be any updates.
You might want to check. It's the update that removes the blocked cutscenes.
That's for 2.8, dude.
It's for 1.5 and 2.5 as well. It's for that. It unlocks the coded and days things, dude. So yeah, there is a thing.
Well, I'm not updating anything. Let me save. Alright.
How about we save real quick and try to figure this out before something gets cut off and we lose a lot of stuff?
Alright.
You're right at a save point, so let's figure that out real quick.
Watch us technically figure out things. Alright, let's see here. Doesn't say we need to update anything. Where would I go for that? Nope. Nope. The only thing that needs to install is the Spider-Man thing, but it's not installing yet.
Came back, Joe. Keep going. Keep going.
Alright. Alright, I saved. Let's go. Let's grind. So if anyone's got any good stories to tell why we grind, let's hear them. 'Cause this is gonna take a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I apologize for the quality, people. I don't know what to deal with that is, because Joel we've never had trouble with the quality in the past.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, but not to this extent, not this early.
Who's your favorite member of the... Oh, shoot. Be a coward, be a coward, be a coward, be a coward, be a coward.
Cowardice, cowardice, Joel, cowardice. Oh, Joel, by the way, go back. Save point, save point.
Uh-huh.
You also have abilities you can equip.
Oh, yay. That's dead.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Oh, wow. I got a lot of stuff already.
Yeah, critical comes with that. Yeah, for some reason your quality isn't... I don't know why that would be, though. Is there a storm in your area, Joel?
Nope. We are good. All my phone's off. My computer's hibernating.
Yeah, I really have no idea why they're doing this shit.
Who's my favorite Teen Titans member? Oh, I always liked Raven's story from the original cartoon.
I guess I know nothing about the Teen Titans, but I'd say I guess either Raven, Wally West, or Superboy. Superboy's Young Justice. No, he's Young Justice. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I only know Teen Titans really from the TV shows.
That's Riku. I can't say a bloody thing. Either Raven or Cyborg for me.
Oh yeah,
sorry,
like...
we can't...
How's it on your end, Cole? What are you seeing on the YouTube?
It's blurry. I can hear you, but it's blurry.
Strange. We might want to call it earlier tonight, Cole, after I defeat the big boss.
Yeah. That might be a good idea. That way we can work at the technical issues for next time, because this is strange. There shouldn't be this kind of issue. I don't know what the deal with that would be.
Well, we'll play until this thing collapses on us.
Yeah, we will play until the PS4 just says nope.
Maybe then I can level up in peace.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Raven from the original, no one from Teen Titans Go, and Cyborg, Robin, Blue Beetle, and the new 52. Wait, Blue Beetle's in the Teen Titans?
He's in one of those DC direct-to-video ones, I believe. You'd have to... Okay.
Watch us find out, and then we find in the background something was downloading on Joel's end. That would be such.
I checked this time, and no, nothing's downloading. There is something waiting to be downloaded. There is something that wants to download, but I'm not letting it just yet.
You're like, it's trying to download. I ain't letting it.
Exactly. It's for Spider-Man. Actually, it should probably download. I'll probably have it. By the way, people in the chat, what other games? I have Spider-Man, I have Shadow of Mordor, I got Shadow of War, which I've never opened, I got Just Cause 3, I got a bunch of games here I could play for you guys. Well, not bunch, but...
I should probably pick up No Man's Sky again as well. I haven't picked that up in a while. Should probably live stream that sometime.
I want to see your base, Cole.
Yeah, I haven't even gone back to my base in freaking ages.
We haven't played. You know what we haven't played in a while, Cole?
Oh. I just No Man's Sky has a new update out, and apparently it adds sea monsters and submarines. Oh boy.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I haven't even finished Shadow of Mordor, to be fair, but
Yeah, you really need to finish Shadow of War, Joel.
I've been lazy.
And don't you have Shadow of War?
Yeah, but I wanted to play that after I played Shadow of Mordor, but I probably should just at this point.
See, I did that with Borderlands. I did that with Borderlands in mind, Joel, and I bought Borderlands 2, and I never played it.
Okay.
So I always have to be like, I'm gonna finish the game before I buy it first.
Ooh, but sea monsters, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Ever played Robinson?
Submarines and sea monsters. What?
Riku, that's ever
Ever
played?
played Robinson the Journey? It's a PlayStation VR game. No, mainly because Joel and I have never done anything VR related.
I think I can't.
Not because... No,
I
you could, Joel.
Oh, Connor says, I finally got around to playing Arkham Knight in the last few weeks. Oh, that's cool.
I'm interested to see what Connor thinks of the Arkham games. The says, or the Borderlands games, I'll your choice. I don't even think Joel has played Borderlands.
Nope. I know Red Dead Redemption is out, and I finally figured out what R2D whatever was people were talking about on Twitter.
I'm actually I've heard people in our chat saying it's okay, but I've heard a lot of really great things about it. Like really, really great things about it.
I want to watch Cole live stream some Skyrim.
You want me to live stream Skyrim?
Yeah.
Why Skyrim?
Cause I always see you play it. It looks fun, but I'm too lazy to watch it.
No, here's the thing. He's not too lazy to play it, people. He's too lazy to actually put it in, to get it and put it in the thing.
I don't even have it physically.
That's the thing. He's too lazy to actually put the money down to get it. Now, granted, he has other things he probably wants, but when he does, he's like, I could, nah, maybe,
Connor says Arkham Asylum, a lot of fun, but a weak final.
Arkham City, yeah, Arkham City's amazing. I forgot what the Arkham Asylum finale was until you just mentioned it. Yeah, it's the Joker, it's the Hulk Joker fight. Yeah.
I always remember watching lots of Let's Plays of Arkham City and looking and saying, "Oh, this game looks amazing."
It is. Yeah, so maybe one day I might get Joel to play Skyrim. I'd be interested to see what.
Arkham Origins, solid but noticeably weaker than the other two. I like the Christmas setting.
See, that's the funny thing you say that, Connor, because every time Red talks about it, he basically says the same thing.
I think it's pretty good, decent on the whole. I think it's a pretty fun game. I love the way they use the, what's that song? Something about the bells. Dun 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 dun.
Carol of Bells.
Carol of the Bells. The visual design is cool and the story is great. Yeah, I do like it, but I can see why it's a little bit weaker gameplay wise.
Joel, let me ask you this: what's the weakest game what's the weakest gameplay you've ever played?
I don't know. I tend to pick games pretty well, Cole. Maybe.
Yeah, typically I try to pick games that play really well.
The added game mechanics are notably weaker than the Rocksteady games. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with trying to do something that's trying to be like Rocksteady. You have to be distinctly Rocksteady to even be able to do it.
Spider-Man's Rocksteady, right?
No, Insomniac.
Well, they do a great job like Rocksteady. Then I gotta say.
Yeah. Like I said, you got to be up to par to be able to do things like that. Also, bear in mind, Rocksteady is also responsible for the Grand Theft Auto games, so.
You know, I gotta say, Insomniac did a pretty good job because I feel like I can play Spider-Man even better than I did with the Arkham games.
Yeah. Okay, for whatever reason, your quality is just jumping around, Joel. Sometimes it gets really good, sometimes not so much. I don't know what that's about.
I can't. Larger Gotham City feels empty compared to the sections. I agree with you. I feel about it. That's the weakest game I've ever...
Joel, actually, you know what? I'm glad Connor brought that out, because there's something I want to talk about.
Hang on, Vigor said, the weakest game I've ever played is probably The Incredibles for the GameCube.
See, that's kind of just a meh game for me. I remember playing it as a kid, but it's eh. I'm not a fan of most RPG games, but Kingdom Hearts is one that is an exception. What types of games are your least favorite?
I don't like RPGs that much either, except for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Too much work involved.
Um,
Are you about to say something regarding Connor's point about empty cities?
yeah, I'll get to that. But in terms of least favorite game, at least game type, racing games. I don't like racing games.
Oh, I
I'm never
love
gonna do
racing
that.
games.
I can never get into them.
Something about driving just makes me feel so calm.
But anyway, Connor brings up a good point. I feel like a rule of thumb in gaming, unfortunately, nowadays is more can give you more, where put more in the map and you can do more. Problem is, a lot of games that try to do that don't have the content to back up that type of world.
Looks like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yes. Another example would be, to some degree, No Man's Sky, though it's improving. It started off because there was no depth for a quintillion planet game setup. Another unfortunate example in what it's looking like is that looks like what's happening with Fallout 76. And that really... That just saddens me, because I love Bethesda and the games they make. I mean, they're responsible for Skyrim, for Pete's sakes. I love Bethesda. But...
Didn't Bethesda close?
No, Bethesda's going strong, Joel. You're thinking of another company.
Alright.
But Fallout 76 seems to be suffering from... It has some fun gameplay, but you're playing through a story where nothing is really there. You're kind of playing it just in the context of the writings within the game, without actual NPCs, without actual quest stuff.
Well, I guess a lot of it just has to do with the maps, I think, Cole. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is looking to have, like, even if their worlds are big, the way the setup is... Oh, Connor says, Arkham Knight, a little overwhelming at first. The story's weaker than the 2 Rocksteady games, but the gameplay is on point. Oh, yeah.
That's also what I hear, yeah.
I've seen it. I can agree.
He's not sure what his least favorite game genre is. Yeah. Yeah, kind of what you were saying, Joel, the whole thing of... It depends on how you make the game. You could justify a bigger map size as long as you have the structure to back it up.
Let's Dream Drop Distance. Their maps are too big.
Yeah, way too big. Way too big and not enough to do within the maps. They feel very empty. That's probably the biggest issue with Fallout 76 that I'm seeing so far, is that it's a very empty game. And for a Bethesda game, that really stands out.
I like how richly detailed Gotham is, and while I like the Batmobile, there's way too much of it. Yep, that's...
See, Red says the same thing. He says it has an infuriating usage of the Batmobile.
The Bat Tank.
Yeah.
See, I feel like though someone like me would really like using it, because I love driving. There's just something about driving that, just love it. I love driving.
Master Riku, I hear a rumor that there are some considering a Fallout Equestria game based on the story made as a fanfiction.
Like I don't think that's probably gonna happen.
I doubt it. Maybe a fan game, I could see that, maybe.
Well, what happened to Gold Republic?
Yeah. Did you and I talk about that at all, Joel?
No, I still have to do that discussion sometime, maybe later this week or when.
Why don't just go with general thoughts now?
I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner, to be quite honest. Sucks.
I hate to say it, but yeah, I kind of agree, Joel. Yeah, I'm quite surprised myself, to be honest.
Disney is the king of copyright.
Yeah,
You ever want to hate Mickey Mouse? Look up research copyright law.
Yeah, if you ever want to hate the House of Mouse, yeah, look up into some of it. They are not very friendly when it comes to fan projects.
I think there were some bronies who are talking about making it. I'm sure there are probably some good tech bronies out there who are gonna...
I'm sure, I'm not saying they won't, it can't happen. I'm just saying Disney's gonna make it...
he's talking about Fallout Equestria, that's Hasbro.
Well, I know, I try to correct myself. I don't know if Bethesda would let that happen. Because that was a big problem with Star Trek for a while, wasn't it, Joel?
PS guy sending costume pics to grow. PS guy sending. You're sending your costume pictures to the chat room. Oh, nice.
I saw them in the group chat. Looks great, Connor.
Oh, I gotta see this. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I gotta take a pause.
If I don't mind racing games, I mean, I remember playing MK Double Dash to death. Nice. So I will probably start on No Man's Sky because I want to see them sea monsters and the submarines.
Nice, Connor. Nice. Sorry, I've had my internet down on my phone, so I've been getting easy.
By the way, I think your quality just increased, Joel.
Oh, good.
It's not great, but it's it'll jump. Maybe it'd be funny if we got out the Die for the Heart and the quality just increased.
That'd be.
I'm surprised that House of Mouse isn't a purchase you can make on YouTube. Yeah, no kidding. The House of Mouse literally won't let you pay for the House of Mouse.
You know, the Spider-Man game uses its map really well, I believe.
Yeah, that's the thing. But the other thing is how well you integrate the map.
There's lots of things you can do. There's people you can wave to. There's pictures you can take of selfies. I haven't done that yet.
There's things you can discover within said map that maybe aren't as noticeable. There's things you can learn about it that maybe aren't as obvious.
Yep. Castlevania.
It's all integrated with... Oh, Castlevania Season 2 is out. Sweet.
I don't watch
that Netflix still going.
I don't watch that, sadly. Not my forte.
Oddly enough, Castlevania is just a video game. Actually, it's now it's a show. It was originally a video game.
I found that if I took off my jacket and rolled up my sleeves, I looked like Chris Pratt from Jurassic World. Oh, that's awesome. Or is it because that movie's not that good? Right, Chris. Or is it? I mean, looking like Chris Pratt is always a good thing.
I ain't throwing shit at you, Connor. Chris Pratt's a really attractive man. Like, no, he is one attractive man. And man, if I were, yeah, I'd be all for him. But you know, I am probably one of the few people on the planet that didn't like Jurassic World.
Owen Grady, you mean? Yes. I told Connor one of the chats, you know, like, you look like a classic Hollywood star. My sister used to play one of the CV games. Can't remember which one.
There's a bunch of Castlevania games.
Oh, did anybody used to play Wolfenstein?
You mean the original?
I've talked more of the new ones, but yeah. Owen Thunderberg.
Thunderguns.
Thunderguns.
A Sly Cooper fan? Aren't you a Sly Cooper fan, Joel?
No, I think Ian is.
No, I have never played it. That's what he says.
I know of Sly Cooper though, so I'm not.
Yeah. Funny you mentioned that, Joel. My best friend and I were thinking about playing one of the new Wolfenstein because it has co-op.
Oh, that's cool. Is that New World Order one where it's like
I think that's the one.
Cool.
Oh, you're level 5. Are you gonna go to level 6? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I think I should be a little precautious here.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks, I get into the grinding. I really do.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing is this game's easy to grind in. It's really easy to grind.
Both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 I think are easy to grind in.
Yeah, one's just a little more, one's more heavier on the platforming aspects, so depending on where you grind, it can be a little more awkward to try to grind depending on where you're trying to jump to or where you're fighting at.
I tend to just grind in the same places in Traverse Town, mostly. I have like a little routine.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a big fan of first-person shooters. I get that.
I get that too, V-Griff. Part of the problem is it's so saturated these days. I'm at the point where I'm like, can we vary it up a little bit more?
I used to love some of the classic Call of Duty games back in the day.
Yeah, me too.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I don't know how many people know this. I love Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I love those games. I like Modern Warfare 3 as well.
I like the story.
I do too. I love the story of those games.
You know, you don't go to Call of Duty for the story, but
No, Modern Warfare I did. No, Modern Warfare 3, I remember the ending where they finally stop the war, and then Price comes on the where Makarov says, "Who's this?" And Price says, "Prisoner 627. I'm coming for you, Makarov." He says, "This war." He says, "The war's over, Price." And then Price just says to him, "My war ends with you." And I'm like, "Oh yes." Vigor's not really fond of bullet hell games either. What do you mean bullet hell? Do you mean beat 'em up, or you just say just unloading bullets into someone? I would love to see you do Modern Warfare, Joel, because they made a remaster of that.
Oh, now I remember what I was wanting to tell you for a while, but I couldn't remember. I pre-ordered
What?
Kingdom Hearts 3 finally.
Oh yeah.
Did I tell you that, or did I forget?
Yes, you had told me that. You had messaged me that. Yes. Master Riku, yeah. Master Riku, yeah. It's actually surprising that a what if that it was more surprising the Nazis were actually pretty close to attacking our east coast. They created a plane that could make a from Germany all the way to New York and back. What?
I've heard stories. Rigor asked, ever heard of dodging rain?
No, I've never heard of that. Unless you mean heavy rain. And I've heard of that, but not dodging rain. Pro tip, just a little announcement to anyone. If anyone asks us about VR, we are not the ones to go to on that subject. One, because Joel and I have never done anything with VR. The only time I might try something with VR is if No Man's Sky integrates it in any way. I might try a little more of it then.
Alright. How many more games do you need to play on your journey? Oh, we have to do, this is, well, technically this is me doing a game we already did. This is I promised that,
this is just bonus content. Technically, the other two that are coming are gonna be, we're hoping are gonna be live watches, basically.
They're cutscene libraries.
Yeah,
oh wait,
hoping...
and the backdrop,
Yeah, and back cover, and as well. And the last one we really have to play is, Point 2.
Yeah, so we got one more game we have to play, 2 library cutscenes, and then I'm just doing this kind of critical run for funs and giggles.
Connor Nielsen, I was thinking this looks like, oh yeah, fun fact, Connor, this is the part of the game that you were on before we inevitably had to get rid of it because of the copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not even doing this for story commentating. We're just saying, we're just here to watch Joel fail miserably or make it through triumphantly on the hardest mode in the game. So yeah, this is where all that good commentary came from, Connor, and it's the one that we had to remove because apparently Disney did not like us showing the intro cutscene.
But you know, everybody's welcome to come back anytime when they're free.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know when we'll be doing these; they'll be sprinkled throughout the rest of the month.
Yeah. By the way, Vigor says that the term used to describe dodging projectile at an unnatural rate, like a Touhou game. To understand what I mean, I don't know if I've ever played something like that, honestly.
Sorry, I just like to get to this. Well, by the way, Cole here has now officially watched Tangled.
Yes.
Oh, let me put in my potions just to make sure. Let me stock up.
Yeah, you will want to put in. You will want potions. Put in potions. Put in potions.
I got potions.
Before anyone asks, yes, I really love Tangled. I figured I would, and now I can finally say I do. Items and just go there. Yeah.
All right, now I'm just gonna go to get the.
Master Riku, you broke my shoulder.
Now I gotta get Cole to watch Tangled the series.
That is a harder commitment that I don't know if I will make immediately, but we'll see.
But it's got a character that's like Ben Solo.
Yeah.
Sent you a video on how casting. Yep. Okay. I'll send it to Cole and I'll watch it myself when we get back.
Yeah, believe me. By the way, this is the obligatory. If you try sending a link through the chat, Joel and I will almost never see it.
Unfortunately, links don't work on my YouTube for reasons I'm not sure why.
For whatever reason, links do not work on YouTube. I don't know why.
We're also thinking
if you really want us to see something, but you don't have means of messaging us, just comment on one of those streams, post.
Oh man, do you remember? Oh, of course I know that song, Master Riku. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Varian is my favorite Tangled character. He's gonna be a big part of my Kingdom Hearts story. At least later down the line. Vigriff, I gotta get you to watch Tangled the series, because it's gonna be a big part of my Kingdom Hearts series. I know. I actually almost considered using that song, Ready as I'll Ever Be, in my Kingdom Hearts 1 story, but then I decided against it. I'm gonna save it for later.
Sometimes in storytelling, it's better to save things.
Or you'd be surprised what I saved and what I decided to do early on. Like originally Bill Cipher was going to be a big part of the Kingdom Hearts 1. I can watch it on Watch Cartoon. Yeah, watch it on Watch Cartoon, V Griff. It's a little lighthearted at first, but it gets dark by the end.
Yep. Yes, believe me, we watch our shows completely legally.
Oh, I wish I had Scan.
Do not take us down, NSA. Do not take us down.
Shoot. Oh, shoot.
No, you don't have Scan.
What do I do, Cole? I'm nervous.
Don't tell me you died.
How far is it? It's in its second season, but its first season is pretty. Oh dear.
Just dodge when you can, Joel. Dodge when you can. Reversal reaction command. Spoiler free, of course. Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? How far? How far is what, V Griff?
Now, people, I may have to take over the controls talking for some parts because Joel is going to have to focus a lot heavier on this.
Can you find out what V Griff is asking? How far is what now?
I think he's asking how far the Tangled series is.
It's in its second season. Yeah, it's in its second season, V Griff.
From Lion Kings to My Little Pony. To Disney, non-Disney made with that song. Nice.
That's always good. Yeah, it's in its second season.
Everyone. Yeah, Tangled the series.
My favorite character in Tangled the series is Varian.
So, Joel, do you want to end it here? What do you want to do?
How's the internet looking up, Cole?
Let's get out of this, the Dive to the Heart real quick to see if the quality improves. It may just be it hates the Dive to the Heart part.
Nah.
It'd be funny. What?
I'm thinking. But I won't be able to grind, though, sadly.
Yeah, that's a good point. You won't be able to grind. Let's try getting through most of the days.
But then again, I do want to rest up.
Say no more, nominee.
Okay, it's a lot more.
Oh well, it is a lot more. What the? Oh, maybe it is, but maybe it just does hate Dive to the Heart, Joel. Joel?
Maybe. Well, what did Vigor say?
Let's see. I'm trying to get into Sophia the First. It's like trying to rewatch the first season of FIM when I still had my hate for the franchise before Shit Stain came along.
How about one more, you know?
FIM.
What's that for?
Friendship is magic.
Those freaks in the white jumpsuits.
But I thought you didn't like Starlight Glimmer, but then...
What were those things?
No, the quality's still shaky.
Well, I've seen the first season of Sophia the First. It's cute. It's not for me, but it's cute. You might like Tangled the series more.
Always looking after the town, you know?
V-Griff. I mean, they're not made for 20-year-olds like us. They're made for little kids. Tangled the series gets a bit darker by the end, though. I'll say this, V-Griff. Tangled the series has more of an overarching story to follow. So you might like that more. But it's got a lot of that slice of life stuff, too.
Yeah, the quality's a little shoddy here. We probably do want to end it here.
Alright, we'll end it here. Let's finish this cutscene.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, V-Griff, I definitely would suggest just, I think, try going for Tangled the series. It's a bit older than Sophia the First and has more of an overarching story. I think technically there's like a movie called Before Forever After. I still don't like Starlight and never will. Yeah, that's fine. For a minute I thought, V-Griff, you were talking about Star versus the Forces of Evil, and I'm like, you don't like Star? I mean, I can see why she's a little annoying, but okay.
By the way, I like the fact that they all say we don't.
We can get those pretzels.
That they didn't go to the beach because it wouldn't be the same without Roxas. I like that.
Again, I buy these people's friendship more.
Yeah.
When will these games incorporate the straight story?
That way, no matter who wins, 4 of us split the prize.
Probably not until after 3.
What's the straight story?
I think he's talking about a linear context.
Oh. Well, if you ever want to play the first game again, if you want to join us when I replay
Connor, the only place you're ever going to find the straight story, and this is Kingdom Hearts 1. Every other one after that, nope. If you come into the Kingdom Hearts thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna get a straight story," you ain't getting that.
We got time travel. We got reincarnations. We got clones. We got data clones.
The moment someone says to me, "Does Kingdom Hearts have a simple story?" I will look at them and go, "Hell,
Oh, no. He's talking about a live-action 1999 G-rated Disney movie from David Lynch.
Totally beyond my control.
I didn't even realize David Lynch did a Disney movie.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, they incorporated Tron, so anything is possible.
I know you were joking, Connor, but it's possible. I mean, I wouldn't put it above Disney. Master Riku, can you speak plain English, Xehanort?
Vigriff, I don't think reincarnation is in Kingdom Hearts yet.
Keyword, yeah. I don't. We'll see where they're going with Union Cross. I don't think they're going, but you know, I could be wrong. We'll see.
Okay. Watch the straight story. Beautiful. It makes me cry.
Master Riku, Master Riku, yeah, Master Riku knows what's up.
So, your heart is mine.
What if they do the really dumb thing and that Riku, Sora, and Kairi are all reincarnations of like people from even before the Keyblade War?
I mean, that's what some people think the foretellers are, but
I feel like that's too cliche even for Nomura.
You're gonna regret saying those words one day, Cole, and you know it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't even know why I say that, but let's be fair, Joel. That trope is a cliche and very overdone at this point. I'm sorry to say, people, I've seen anime do that trope 100 times, and I've very rarely seen it done well.
Take this. It's my lucky charm.
Reincarnation is a very hard thing to do right.
Saying it now, Kairi Zava.
Stop! Don't do that to me, Vigriff. Don't you be doing that to me.
I've seen videos about it, Cole. I would not put it past them. Aren't they voiced by the same voice actress?
Are they? They might be. What was I even saying? The only time I've ever seen any sort of reincarnation story ever kind of work is with Angel Beats.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of had a nice reincarnation story, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
and
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I guess Persona, I guess.
Oh, I have a friend who loves Persona.
I've been thinking about getting into Persona for the longest time.
I just think Persona looks weird.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's part of the reason I've never gotten into it. Because, yes, Angel Beats. Yes, Angel Beats.
So, Cole, should we call it a night here? Oh wait, we gotta get through this part first.
I think it would probably be a good idea to probably save here.
Alright.
Just to make sure we don't have a massive quality dump again.
That's true. What's Angel Beast again, Cole? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
It's an anime. It's an anime.
What's it about?
On the surface, it's just a bunch of dead people trying to fight off a bunch of people trying to herd them in. What it's actually about is it's basically a sort of plane for kids who basically died in very tragic and unfair events, and it's to help them move on to the next life.
I hear rumor Ventus is one of the Keyblade kids that was trained by the where they're called again, the elders, the first 6 teachers. Foretellers.
That probably actually is the case.
But he's definitely a member of the unions.
He's a member of the Dandelions, and he was from before the Keyblade War. That is confirmed.
Fun fact: the guy in the yellow shirt is voiced by the guy who does Goofy.
Oh, Lord Setzer. What a weird Final Fantasy cameo.
It's time to introduce today's combatants. The 4 bad boys.
Like, what a weird cameo for Nomura to throw in. One of his first characters that he ever designed.
Disciplinary committee.
And yet he's nothing like Nomura even designed him like. It's incredibly strange.
An underground favorite and local attitude problem.
And what's funny is in Final Fantasy VI, he's a more likable character than he is here.
And struggler number 4, who happens to be my absolute favorite customer, Roxas. So,
You take just a free wandering gambler and just turn it into a cheap tournament junkie. Still with me, Joel?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening. There's more. Oh, it's amazing. There's more NPCs here than in Twilight Town. This is how you do a map well.
Yeah, Vigriff. If there was a proper gambling minigame, then it would have been fitting. Yes, thank you, Vigriff.
I would have loved the gambling minigame in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, if you have sets where you could easily do that, I mean, hell, but like have like a nod to the blackjack airship, just having like a massive casino in Twilight Town. That'd be amazing.
Alrighty, folks. I think we're gonna call it quits tonight. Because the internet's acting wonky, and I gotta make sure it works nicer. Sorry, I love playing with the skateboard. Until then, folks, we're gonna keep doing this critical run. Yeah, sorry, Master Rico. We'll be back. We'll be back soon.
We'll be back.
V-Griff, I want you to watch Tangled the TV series eventually. Connor, if you're still there, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we can get you on again, and hopefully the copyright won't kill us.
Yeah, thankfully next time it definitely won't kill us, because if you come in the next few streams, it definitely won't, because there really isn't much for them that they really would probably copyright.
Yep, and you know, anyone else in our chat room, our special secret chat room, wants to join us for friends, you know, you're all welcome. And
yeah,
we'll
circle. If you want to join, let us know.
Yep, and look out in November for our Days commentary. Look out in December for our coded commentary. Look out in
Just
January.
to let y'all know, the Days commentary will probably come right around Thanksgiving break.
Yep, and look out in January for both Birth by Sleep 2.0 and Backdrop. And until back cover, and until next time, may your heart be your guiding key. Bye bye.